Do you remember when we first started talking? Tyler was the one that got us talking because you were too scared to talk to me before.
Yeah.
He like wanted you to talk to me even years before that at Ashley and Logan's wedding, right?
Yeah.
Finally, I was like, is Coltyn ever gonna talk to me? And then the next day, I think, you texted me.
One day I just shot you a text and said, hey, Tyler Schmidt said he wanted to talk to me. And you replied with, no.
Because I didn't want to talk to you. Like, you're the one who wanted to talk to me. So we went to Cleveland.
Really just our first big vacation
Yeah.
together.
I did not think we were gonna get engaged because we had last talked. It sounded like it was gonna be a while till you were gonna propose.
I was gonna ask her parents and I never got the chance to. So I wasn't gonna do it. I was just like, well, whatever, I'll wait for something different. And then right before we left for Bismarck for the airport, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna grab the ring just in case. So the spot I thought I wanted to do it at, we were going to that day. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to ask her dad. I have to ask her dad, I want to do it now. So I pretended I had to go to the bathroom really bad.
And Nana was like, oh honey, you have to poop?
And they stopped. The only place was a Walgreens.
You had to get escorted to the back to go to the bathroom.
I asked them where the bathroom was and she had to call a lady. The lady came and got me, escorted me through the whole back and waited for me outside the door. When I get into the bathroom to call her dad, I have no cell phone service. So I just go back out, lady walks me through and I was like, Anna can't sit in a car this long without coming inside. I was like, she's gonna come in here. So I call her dad anyway and he doesn't answer his phone. I was like, you're kidding me. This is a sign. So then I called her mom, she answered and I go, hey Julie, is Rocky there? So she gives him the phone and I was like, hey, this isn't really how I wanted to do this, but do you care if I ask your daughter to marry me on this trip? And he was like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting that phone call, but right as I'm asking him, I look up and wouldn't you know it, here comes Anna walking around the corner.
I had to go to the bathroom.
So my first reaction is to just be like, oh, hold up my finger 1 second and walk away from her as
He
fast.
did this to me the whole time.
And then she'd be coming around the aisle and I was like, just wait.
I thought it was a game, so I started chasing him around the store. So then anyways, we went to the Cleveland sign overlooking Lake Erie and the city. And we were taking pictures. Coltyn wanted me to stand by him. And then pretty soon his grandma and grandpa's mouths dropped and there was people around and their mouths dropped and I turned around and there he was on his knee. And he asked me to marry him and I said yes. And it was just so exciting. They handed my phone off to strangers and they got a lot of good pictures. And we just hugged and we just celebrated and we went to this really cool bar overlooking the water.
That was right on the water.
And we celebrated.